keep them informed. Next in the organization. Okay, there are 7 ranks in the organization, friends. So when you join, now you are all traffic wardens. Okay, your rank is of traffic warden. Okay, the next rank is senior traffic warden. 2 years of active duty from your date of OTC will fetch you the senior traffic warden promotion. Okay, 5 years from the date of and you've got senior traffic warden promotion, you will be promoted as the assistant chief traffic warden. So totally 7 years of active duty, unbroken duty if you have, you will be promoted as assistant chief traffic warden. 7 years from then. Okay, so a total of 14 or 15 years of duty will get you deputy chief traffic warden. Okay, after this there is no stipulated number of years, it is only vacancy based. Right? So there are 3 joint chief traffic wardens. There is 1 additional chief, and the appointment of the chief traffic warden happens by the Commissioner of Police based on seniority, performance, integrity and all those things. Clear about this? Yes. Okay. So these are the ranks. For traffic warden, you start with 1 stripe. Okay, senior traffic warden 2 stripes, assistant chief 3 stripes, deputy chief 4 stripes, joint, additional and chief all have 5 stripes. Okay, but the joint chief traffic warden will also have a star in his rank badge along with the collar tabs. Can you see that there? Clear? Our chief traffic warden always keeps saying this. We are all wardens. Okay? The ranks are assigned or the promotions are given. The hierarchy is there to make sure that the work gets done. If everybody is a traffic warden, who listen to whom? I say I am also a traffic warden. I say Vasudeva sir also is a traffic warden. I say you please go and do duty there. He say you are ಅಲ್ವಾ ಆಯ್ತು ನೀನೇನು 17 years ನನಗಿನ್ನ ಮುಂಚೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ಯಪ್ಪ ನೀನು ವಾರ್ಡನು ನಾನು ವಾರ್ಡನು ಬಟ್ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಹೈರಾರ್ಕಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಟು ಅವರ್ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ respecting our senior officers is very 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 important. When you respect, you get that respect back from your senior officer and also from your juniors moving forward. Okay, and how do we respect? What is the way of expressing your respect to him or her? It is the salute. Okay, proper saluting, how you should salute, when you should salute, to whom you should salute, everything will be told later. Okay. So rank badges, I told you about it. So this is how the rank badges look. On the top there is a logo and there is a stripe, single stripe for traffic wardens. And on the side there is, this is called as shoulder title badge, shoulder title logo. Okay, if you see for traffic warden, senior traffic warden, it is just TWO. The ranks above that will have BCP, TWO. Okay, promotions I told you 2 years, 5 years, 7 years, and then based on seniority, performance and vacancy. Okay, only you will kali madre namage jaga sigute illa andre illa aa tar. Okay, but here up to the level of DCPW, based on your performance, your active, okay, and number of years will be taken into consideration. There is a difference between rank and roles and responsibilities. Can anyone tell me what is the rank of the Commissioner of Police of Bengaluru City?
Additional deputy.
DGP. Yeah. It is ADGP, Additional Director General of Police. But his designation is Commissioner of Police. So here also in our organization, there are certain ranks which will be assigned a certain post, okay, and they are zonal in charges. Okay, he's an assistant chief traffic warden. Or in some cases, the senior traffic warden in that zone, because there is no assistant chief traffic warden in that zone, the senior traffic warden will be made a zonal in charge. Okay, the next one is divisional in charge. The traffic warden officer of the rank of deputy chief traffic warden will be the divisional in charge. Clear? So divisional in charge is different from deputy chief traffic warden. Deputy chief traffic warden is the rank, whereas divisional in charge is the designation. Then there is head of education and training, again rank of deputy chief traffic warden. Then there is parade commander, again deputy chief traffic warden. Parade second in command, he could be a deputy chief traffic warden or an assistant chief traffic warden. Okay. Let us quickly go through this ranks in the police department. Okay, you all should know about this. So anybody who starts in the lowest rank in the police department is of the rank of constable. Okay, recruitments happen at the level of constable for non-gazetted officers, and one at the sub-inspector level. So anybody who's joined as a constable can go up to the level of inspector. Okay, so the next promotion is head constable. They will V-shaped stripe here on the arm. Then there is assistant sub-inspector who will have 1 star. Then sub-inspector will have 2 stars. Who is also called as the SHO will have 3 stars. Circle inspector Antivala, they will have 3 stars. ACPs also wear 3 stars. If you saw in the morning, he wears 3 stars. But the difference is the lanyard. The color of the lanyard is blue color. Okay, if he is wearing the blue color lanyard, that means he is a gazetted officer. He is at least a DYSP. Okay. So just to give you an example, zonal in charges work at the level of the inspectors of police, 3 stars. Deputy chief traffic wardens work at the level of ACPs. Joint chief traffic wardens works at the level of DCP. Okay, and of course chief traffic warden is the head of the force and organization. So this is the state police gazetted. I said, in our organization, if you want to compare it with the police department, assistant chief traffic warden works at the level of inspector of police, 3 stars. Both are having 3 stripes. This one doesn't mean that you have the assistant chief traffic warden has the power of an inspector. I should not tell that, but then we don't have any powers. Okay, but which one? No, it is not. It is not. It is definitely not an ordinary organization. Honorary. No, it is not a honorary also. We are in service, but then we do not have statutory powers to enforce the law. That's about it. Okay. Earlier when we started, we had the power of raising violation tickets, but then subsequently it was taken off for some reason because of the law was not allowing it. Even now I was trying to get some things done, but then there is a blockage because of the law. We will not be protected under the law when something happens, whereas the police officer or constable also is protected under the law because there is a police action. We don't have, right? So there is a difference. So this is the gazette officer. Here what happens is, whenever somebody writes the state administrative service exams and get in, they directly get in as a DYSP or ACP. Like our sir mentioned in the morning, he took the administrative services and became DYSP directly. So they next become DCP or SP, senior DCP, that is the last gazetted officer, right? But anybody who has written KSPS exam and got into the service can go up to the rank of IG. Okay. So the next one is Indian Police Gazetted Officer ranks. Starts with ASP. Badge will have Ashoka emblem. Starts with an Ashoka emblem. Then this SP will have Ashoka emblem again. Senior SP will have a star and a Ashoka emblem. DYSP will have 3 stars. DIG will have 3 stars and one Ashoka emblem. IG will have a baton and a sword crossed with a star. That is IG's rank. And all these people will have collar tabs. The next rank is ADGP rank, Additional Director General of Police. Then the next rank is Director General of Police. This is the last rank actually. Senior most among the 5 or 6 in Karnataka, one of them will be posted as the DGIG, who will be the chief of the police force in Karnataka. Okay, so anybody who's done IPS, Indian Police Service, Civil Services, can go up to the rank of DGIG. Anybody who's done state service, the last rank he can achieve is IG. Anybody who's appointed as the sub-inspector can go up to the rank of DCP. Anybody who's joined as a constable can go up to inspector. These are the ranks. Okay. So any officer you see, you should always salute and respect them, especially if you are in uniform. Okay. Do not fail to salute and respect. And all the officers or office bearers who hold constitutional posts, you can salute them, irrespective of which party they belong. I just told you, no, I am going by that. I am of the rank of the ACP in the organization. I salute a constable, that is comrade. He will salute me back. Okay. It is just like shaking hands. Okay. Your senior officers you will definitely respect. You can't say, oh, in the training they told that I am of the rank of sub-inspector, no? So I cannot say nothing like that. Okay. A person who has become sub-inspector has either slogged for 15-20 years or he's ripped his shorts and done so much of work, ran 40 kilometers and become sub-inspector. We cannot compare. Here what we have done, we have just attended one interview and become traffic wardens. We cannot compare. But then in the organization, that is the level is what we say. But camaraderie, saluting is all fine with whomever it is. Okay, it is just a matter of respect. Okay, you just salute. You say Namaskar, sir, right? Say salute. But in uniform, you give a pakka salute. That is what it is. How to do this, we will let you. Hand signals we take it later. Okay, there are different kind of meetings that happen in the organization. Apart from the 16 hours of duty that you do, you are supposed to attend zonal meetings and divisional meetings, which will happen monthly or bi-monthly. Zonal meetings will happen monthly. This one will happen at least bi-monthly. It should happen monthly, but at least bi-monthly it will happen. You need to attend it to know what is happening in your division and what is the information that needs to be passed on from headquarters will be done in the division meeting only. Huh? Yeah, in uniform. These are two official meetings. If unless told specifically that you can attend in your muftis or civis, you have to attend in uniform only. All official meetings should be attended in uniform only. Okay? You should look for an opportunity to wear the uniform. Uniform only. Okay? Then I told you about divisional meetings. Joint apex meetings and apex meetings you do not have to worry about now. It will be attended by your senior officers, and whatever discussion happens there, they will percolate it down to you guys through the messages or whatever it is. Okay? So, apex meetings, I told you, apex is the decision-making body of the organization, constitutes of officers of the rank of DCPWs who are divisional in charges or department heads and above. All the DCPWs cannot be part of apex. Only department heads and divisional heads and above their rank, that is joint, additional and chief, will be part of apex. Right? Based on experience, there are a lot of wardens who have become deputy chief traffic wardens, but all of them are not part of apex. They are part of joint. Okay? Clear about this?
Yes, sir.
Discipline and punishment. See, in any organization, especially an organization like ours, is very, very critical. Right? If we do not have discipline, if we do not follow rules and regulations, the organization cannot run, it cannot sustain, right? Especially for 38 years, if we have been running, the only thing that is keeping us together or binding us is the regulations, rules and regulations and the discipline that we have. Okay, so what are they? It should be a breach of discipline for any member of the traffic warden organization to violate any of the provisions of the rules and regulations of the organization, to abuse his position as a traffic warden. ನಾನು ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ವಾರ್ಡನ್ ಎತ್ತ 1 kg ಕ್ಯಾರೆಟ್ 1 kg ಕ್ಯಾರೆಟ್ 4 ಸೌತೆಕಾಯಿ 2 ಇದು I'm just giving an example, but then nothing of this sort can happen. Do not misuse your power as a traffic warden. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇವಾಗ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಏನು ಪವರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಪವರ್ ಇದೆ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? There is. If you walk into a police station and say you are a traffic warden, they respect you. Do not misuse. ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಗೆ ಗಾಡಿ ಹಿಡಿದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಈ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಮಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋ 500 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕಟ್ಟುವಾಗ ಫೋನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತು. Don't do it. Okay? They also are in a fix, they will not be able to do it. Once the challan is done, nothing can be done. Okay? Even the DCP's family pays challans for violations. Okay? So do not misuse your position as a traffic warden. But being a traffic warden, if you can help somebody, please do. Please do. Some people will not know the rules and regulations. They don't know how to deal with some people. You can always go with them and Jitesh, I come to you. So you can always go there, help them out, no doubt about it. Yes, sir. Okay? Do not indulge in groupism, dissent and politics. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಇನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡು ಅಂತ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಗುಂಪು ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮಾಡಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. Disciplinary action will be initiated. No groupism. To the extent, if somebody say, ಒಂದು ಲೆಟರ್ ಬರೆದು ಕೊಡೋಣಪ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, no, not allowed. Does it mean that you cannot bring things to your senior officers? No. You can always sit, talk to them one-on-one and inform them of anything that is not happening right. Jitesh, you had some question? Okay, your senior officer might have told you something in good faith. Okay, you should obey all the rules, all the orders of your senior officer if they are in good faith and legal. Okay, ಅಂತ ಮರ ಹತ್ತೋದ್ರೆ ಮರ ಹತ್ತಬೇಡ್ರಿ, ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಇಂದ ಜಂಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. Anything that falls under the common sense, it is legal, lawful, please follow. You might not want to do it. Let us say, I'll give you an example. There is a special duty that we do on the New Year's Eve on MG Road, Brigade Road, that area. Okay, 75 to 100 people will be there. It's a different thing, a different experience. People come, wardens come, they are assigned one duty. Okay, you cannot say ನೀನೇನು ನನಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲೋಗು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು. I will tell somebody, Anil Kumble ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಬ್ರಿಗೇಡ್ ರೋಡ್ ಜಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಬೇಕು, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ನಡೆಯೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಜಾ ಇರೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಅನಿಲ್ ಕುಂಬ್ಳೆ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Correct. That is what our intention should be. So when a senior officer is assigning the duty point, it is legal, it is lawful, right? You have to abide by it. I know your interest might be Brigade Road Junction, Monkey Bar, but no. This is a legal, lawful orders, instructions. Please follow. Do not try to. ಅವನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನನಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? Okay, so that is what I mean. Okay, the next one is do not hold press conferences, give interviews, okay, speak to reporters, okay, without the prior permission of the headquarters. We have people assigned to do that. People will call you and say, sir, you traffic warden alva. Reporters irtare, there is some incident that happened, what is your opinion about it? ನೀವು ಫುಲ್ ಜೋಶ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಸರು ಬರೋದಂತ ಏನೋ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಹೋಗಿ ತಲೆ ಚಚ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Do not. Okay? Everybody will get an opportunity. Okay? The headquarters, the central team will do. When we do an article, when we do public awareness programs, or when we are putting a show on TV or whatever it is, we will not put anybody we want. We will put people who are working on the ground. They will say, sir, more than a traffic warden is important. Being in the office, we will know who's working, who's doing good job. They will sometimes say, sir, 3 lady wardens I want details. We will select good wardens who are doing duty and give the numbers. Whomever they want, they will call. Right? They will sometimes say, sir, Southeast Kadanga, we want some wardens for some comments. Then we will give names. We will also call you and say, when you are giving comments, when you are giving bites, please be very careful. Okay? On radio, there are many shows that have happened. Even now it happens. They call, say, give us numbers of wardens, we want comments. In those kind of situations, if you are wardens who have been on the ground, work well, we will put you there. Okay? But you yourself do not get into this. Okay? Because you don't know at what time they will twist your comments or assume your comment to be something, put something, and then you are in a fix. It has happened last week. That warden says, sir, I have not given any comment. What will you say? It was about Kamala. I don't know if anybody has read the paper. I will not say which paper, but it has happened. They have put our warden's name. He is an assistant chief traffic warden. I will trust my warden, right? Right? But then the comment he is put us in a fix. If somebody questions us, we have to answer it. No, why it happened? Okay. See, this we got this. The warden's name has been exchanged, but the organizers distributed green entry passes at the venue, which led to uncertainty and unnecessary scuffle, said a traffic warden with DCP. It says we are fighting with the organizers. Why should we hear this kind of things on the paper? At the end of the day, all publicity is good publicity. But then, why get into it? If a senior officer tomorrow sees this and says, answer it, chief and I have to go and break our head on this table. Facebook, no? I will come to that. It is all there. Okay, refuse to carry out directions or obey lawful orders given by senior officers, do not commit or do acts which is likely to bring disrespect and disrepute and disgrace to the organization. I will leave this to your common sense. If you have that, then you will not do anything that will bring disrespect to the organization. You agree with me?
Yeah.
Great.
Sir, one second. Hello.
Disciplinary matters, yes.
When you say senior officer, is it the traffic warden organization or?
Sir, in our traffic warden organization, the senior most officer is chief traffic warden. He is very, very passionate. He is very, very nice. He will shield you guys. Before it goes to him, we will shield you. But if it goes beyond him, if the joint commission on this, because at the end of the day they are responsible, so then he will become answerable, right? We will not be able to go stand there and set a cut a sorry figure in front of him.
No, even for day-to-day things, senior officer means the traffic warden.
Senior officer for you means your ZI, your DA, or any senior officer in your zone division who is above your rank. Everybody are senior officers. Okay? Some senior officers have designations, titles, responsibilities. Senior officer from the police department means, okay, anybody above the rank of ACP, DCP. Okay? There is a protocol document that I have prepared. I will send to you guys sometime, so that you can see that all these things have been detailed. In detail, I have spoken about it. Right? What are the disciplinary matters? Apart from what I spoke, it could be sexual harassment. It could be using abusive and unparliamentary language. It could be insubordination. What is insubordination? You not listening to your senior officer's orders. Okay? Violation of two regulations. Then we have bylaw kind of a thing. It is called regulation, or in short we call it as regs. REGS. Okay? So there are set rules and regulations which you should follow. Of course, we do not give a copy of that to everybody because it will keep floating everywhere in the town. But if anybody wants to see it or read it, you can come and see it in the headquarters, read it. But currently our regulations is under amendment. We have improvised it, added a lot of things, removed a lot of ambiguity, and it is under consideration for approval with the competent authority. Again, I told you, holding press conference, giving statements on behalf of traffic warden, posting statements on and responses on social media. There is a fight happening on the Facebook. Okay, everybody is having a field day there. Okay, somebody talks about traffic. So you are a traffic warden, no, jump in. Hey, non care. Don't give any personal comments you can give. But on behalf of the organization, being a traffic warden, put the comment and say, traffic warden, 55th batch. As a traffic warden, on behalf of the traffic warden, do not give any comments or do not respond to anything on behalf of the organization. It will be done only from the headquarters. Okay? With the permission of the chief traffic warden, it will be done from the headquarters. Yes, what you can do, there is a slugfest happening, somebody is doing something about the traffic warden organization on Facebook, you come across it, what will you do? Bring it to our notice. Right? We will take care of it. Okay? Because being in this thing for some time, we know how to respond. I am not doubting any of your capabilities. Okay? But we know how the system functions. So we will be able to answer them better. We will take your help also. Some of you are in that field, right? Conflict resolution, management. We will take your help also. You let us know what your skills are. You let us know what you are capable of. We will take your help also in resolving issues and taking care of subjects. Yeah. Another fashion is writing anonymous letters. Okay. If you don't like somebody, write about them, put some nonsense and send it to the entire world, including Prime Minister's office. Nothing will happen. It will go straight into the dustbin. There is a rule, there is an act that if there is no name and proper credentials, the complaint will be not acted upon. Very, very clear. Okay, in the organization also, if there is if somebody falls under this, you want to complain, no verbal complaints will work. You have to officially send a mail or give a letter. Only then inquiry and things will be done. Okay? Because they say, so, yeah, what could be the punishment if an inquiry happens and somebody is found guilty of whatever charges? What could be the punishment? The punishment could be warning with either written or verbal, or it could be suspension for a specific period of time, reduction in the rank. For example, somebody who's been accused and found guilty is of the rank of assistant chief traffic warden. His rank might be reduced to the lower rank, which is senior traffic warden. Right? So that might happen. Or if the issue is grave, he might be terminated from service also. It has happened in the past. Okay? But not that it happens every year, no. It has happened in the past. Okay? Very, very high-ranking officers have been sent. When I say high-ranking officers in the organization. Okay? So don't stray away. Can you appeal? Yes, you can appeal. You can appeal it to the competent authority, which is the Joint Commissioner of Police and the Commissioner of Police. But if they rule against you, that will be final. You cannot go anywhere. You cannot say, "I'm court of opinion, Okay? Clear about this?
Yes, sir.
But I'm sure none of us will get there here. Don't worry. But you should know what could be the consequences. It is good to know the consequences, right? Okay. Leave, environment. All these things are available. If you are going on an assignment to a foreign country, you need some time off. You need to write a letter and submit the letter to your ZI, DI. It will come through the channel to the headquarters. You can apply for 6 months leave, which can be extended up to 6 months, up to 2 years max. After that, we will not extend it. We will ask you to quit and then rejoin. Okay, and the period in which you are taken leave, that will not be considered for a promotion. For example, you are a senior traffic warden. After 2 years, you have been promoted as senior traffic warden. For the next promotion, you will have to wait for another 5 years. Right? In between, you take a leave for 1 year. Okay. Actually, as per the norms, 5 years you should be eligible for next promotion. But if you have taken 1 year leave, you will not be considered for the next 1 year. So instead of 5 years, you will have to wait for 6 years. When I say 5 years, 2 years, 7 years, whatever it is all active period that you have been actively involved in traffic wardening. Clear about leaves?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one is transfer. Currently, you have been all assigned one division and one zone. Right? You shift your residence, want to shift your zone, possible. Want to shift the division, you are in Whitefield, you come to east or south, you want to shift, possible. There is a transfer form available, you can take it, fill it and get the transfer. Okay, don't have to worry about all your records. All your records also, duty records also will be transferred. Your ನನಗೆ ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, will my promotion be delayed because I took a transfer? Nothing of that sort. Okay, so if you want transfer, you can say, I want transfer. Some of you have opted for some places near your offices, your workplace. At any point of time, you feel that you are not able to do justice, not able to do duty there, please ask for transfer near your residence. Do not stop this. Do not quit the traffic warden organization. Friend, how many of you realize that you are the cream of the cream of the cream of the society that has come and joined this organization? How many of you feel it? Population of Bengaluru is 1.4 crore. How many traffic wardens are there? With your batch, it is going to become 1020 to be precise. And that is what? 0.00006%. You are the cream of the cream of the cream of the cream of the society which has told that I will give back to the society and come here. So feel proud. Do not quit. Do not quit. I know that sometimes some things take over, priorities change. Fine, take leave for 6 months, but do not quit the organization. Okay, you can't do duty somewhere, take transfer. Do not quit. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Resignation, yeah. Anybody wants to resign? We have provision to say, we try to retake you. Do all those things. Okay. In spite of that, you are relocating from Bangalore, you are going to another country, your profession is important, your career is important. No issues. You can submit a resignation and take part ways from the organization. Okay. Retirement, everybody who's joined the organization will retire. The retirement age is 65. No extensions will be given. Okay? Everybody will retire at the age of attaining 65 years. Any doubts? On retirement, if you are holding any property of the organization, you will be requested to return it. That doesn't mean that you bring your shabby reflective jacket and give it to us. No, we don't want it. But if you are holding ID cards or anything, any property of the organization, you will be required to return. Okay? When I say property, ಏನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ ಬನ್ನಿ, ಬಟ್ಟೆ ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ವಾಪಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. But ID card is something that we will take back. Okay? And we give projectors to teams which does this education programs. Okay? So that they can go to schools, colleges, they are able to do the presentations there. In case you have been given responsibility of holding it, you will have to return it. Retire after any project, so project drops. So things like this will have to return, which is the property of the order. About this, any doubts here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Compliments, greeting and salute. Okay. Should I call somebody for the demo? Hey, who wants to salute me? Marching also can be a bit of task in the beginning. Okay, you will not get the synchronization of left leg, right leg, left hand. It will take some time. You will have to practice. Okay, all you can do is come stand in attention, simple salute like this. Okay, and when you put your hand down, you should not be shabbily put on like this. It should be like a knife cut. Okay? Salute like this. Okay? ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಬಂದು ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ 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 ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, a proper come standing attention, salute, put your hands up. Okay, we will give you that practice, we will tell you how it should be done. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, it is good because when a senior officer is passing, you cannot say like this. Okay, your hands should be closed, fingers should be together. Okay, and your middle finger should be in the middle of the eye, right eye. Okay, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, that is also fine, but this is the best way to do it. There is different kind of salutes in different armed forces, right? Air Force they do it like this. Okay, in Navy they do it like this. Have you seen this difference?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there is a reason why they do it. When they do this, it shows a upward motion. They fly, no. That's why Air Force does it. Navy does it like this. Why? Can anyone tell me?
Fly.
Their hands are greasy. Correct. The sailormen who are on the ship, most of the time their hands are greasy, they are dirty. They would not want to show it to the senior officer. That is the reason they cover it like this. And army does it like this. Army, police is the same, right? We have ex army and service people here. One of them is Sudarshan, right? Sudarshan has been in army for many years. No, Navy. Navy. He's been in Navy, right? So when I said the correct meaning why it is done like this, he was all glowing, right? You were right? Yeah, you were also there in services, right? So we have lot of people who was asking if he can wear his service material on this uniform. Of course he can wear. Of course he can wear. That is the pride of the service that he is rendered to this country, right? So now there are different ways of saluting. While reporting to a senior officer, how you will salute. If he is standing, salute. Yeah. Pradeep, come. Right? When you're senior officer, when you're saluting the senior officer, until he puts his hand down, you do not put your hand up. Okay? Once he puts his hand down, you put it down. Okay? He came, that is the proper way. Okay? He came marching and saluted you. But if you do not want to march also, it's fine. You can come walking. Just simply walk, you can come and then salute. Simple walk. He's used to it. Right? The senior officer is not saluting. Okay, did you see that? He saluted, he did not salute. Two reasons. One, he is acknowledging. Okay? That is fine. He acknowledged his respect. The second thing is, sir is not holding back. Okay? It is okay. Sometimes police officers will be saluting, they don't have the baton also. They will salute you back. Okay? But this constitutes his full uniform. That is the reason he did not salute back. He was in attention, he said yes. That is also fine. That may also happen. The second thing is, superior officer is sitting in a meeting or in his cab anywhere. He will come and salute him. Will the superior officer stand and salute him back? No, not necessary. He will sit, and in sitting position, he mentioned no, come to attention, he will just do this. Okay? See, he just did this, sitting. Right? Okay. How many of you have gone to Army, Navy, Air Force campuses? Really? Okay. Let us say a senior officer is passing by or standing. Okay. Four junior officers or sepoys or they are going on a bike or they are going on a cycle. How will they salute? Everybody have they just stiffen their hand. They will not leave their hand and do this. Okay? Most of the time, if I am driving, I pass by a senior officer or senior officer is going to sit in my car, I will not get out, salute and do these things. From the place I am sitting, I will just do this salute. That is also a salute. Okay? Now let us say, remove your cap. Did you see? Why did he salute like this? He is not in full uniform. But the senior officer is in full uniform. Right? Doesn't matter what the other person is wearing, not wearing. What you are wearing is important. If you are in full uniform, you salute. If you are not, then you just stand. Okay? Do this. Okay, come to attention and do this. Put your hands a little bit back and raise your neck. Okay, raise your heels. That is called heel raise. Or heels up. Clear? Now, if sir is not wearing cap or he is not in uniform but he is in full uniform, he will come and do the pakasi. Clear about it?
Yes, sir.
So, when in uniform or not in uniform, you see, let us say tomorrow I bump into you on what do. I am not in uniform. You are also not in uniform. What will you do? Heels up. Okay? We do that. We do it religiously. Even if the officer, senior officer has retired from the organization, if we see them, we will salute them and respect. Okay? It has happened to me a lot of times when I am there somewhere in some hotel or somewhere in public place. Some people will come and give a pakka salute. The rest of them around will immediately start wondering who is this person, must be a police officer. Right? So that is a camaraderie. Right? Your respect in the society, in the public place that you are, goes one notch up. Okay? There is another thing that is followed, but in our organization, we do not go until the T. Okay, you mean on the dot we don't do it. Let us say 4 officers are coming. Okay, you 4 of you come. When 4 of them come and see the chief, all 4 will not salute. Actually, as per the rule, all 4 should not salute. Only the senior amongst them will salute. That is the rule. Okay, but here in our organization, what we do is, we say hello or say good afternoon sir or whatever it is and we respect them. Okay, sometimes you will come across officers who will not know this. Okay, but it's okay, they might tell you. You say okay and keep quiet. Okay, once one DCP was there, we were expecting him, Rajesh. He will walk in. You see what he does. What did he do? He saluted only the senior most amongst us. Okay, all of us standing here are senior to him. But he saluted only the senior officer. But some people, what they do, they salute everybody. That I'm not saying that is wrong. That is also okay. But just imagine, you will come here, you stand. Doesn't look nice, right? Instead, what you can do, you will salute chief, the senior most person, then say a good afternoon, good morning, whatever it is, shake hands with them. So that you have respected them and greeted them. Okay? Some people, what they do, they will wait for chief to move away, then salute the next person. Or if they see them around somewhere next, they will salute them. That is also fine. But when in group, you should salute only the senior most officer